everyone, how are you? I hope everyone is keeping well. So my health tip today is the correct use of gloves. Do gloves replace hand washing? Absolutely not. In fact, I would be expecting you to be washing your hands more if you are wearing gloves regularly. Gloves do not give a 100% guarantee of preventing cross-contamination. The action of putting on gloves, of taking off gloves, how the gloves are stored, how long they're used for, what tasks they're used for, all play a role in the potential for cross-contamination. Gloves should be used to perform one task, and then removed. So many people are choosing to wear gloves to perform tasks outside of the house, mainly grocery shopping. So I would like to share with you how to put gloves on and remove gloves properly. But before I do that, just to emphasize the reason why we have to follow the correct technique, is that we have the potential to misuse such vital resources that are needed by health professionals. And we are missing opportunities when hand washing is absolutely needed. And we are increasing the potential to cross-contaminate, putting ourselves at risk and our families and our friends. So to put on gloves properly and remove gloves properly. So I've got a regular box of disposable gloves here. So before I put on gloves, I'm going to wash my hands first with soap and water. If I don't have soap and water available, I'm going to use a hand sanitizer. But preferably always wash hands with soap and water. So to remove the gloves, I want to touch them as little as possible. Touch surfaces as little as possible. So I'm just going to use 2 fingers and I'm going to pull one glove out at a time at the wrist end. And I'm just going to put the glove on, again, touching everything as little as possible, and bring the glove down over my wrist. And then put on the second one, just touching it at the wrist, pull it down. Okay, so now my gloves are on and I just check to see that there's no holes and everything's okay. So now I can do my task. I'm at the grocery store, get all my groceries, I pay the cashier, and I'm leaving the store now. I do not want to take these contaminated gloves or my contaminated hands into my car, into my space. So I'm going to go straight from the cashier, go straight to the restroom before I get into my car to remove my gloves and wash my hands. Now, to remove the gloves, I don't want my hands to touch the outside of the gloves. I don't know what germs, what viruses are now on these gloves, so I don't want to touch them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to touch for the first one, removing the first one, I'm going to touch the outside of it. I'm going to pull it up and I'm going to turn it inside out. So just show that to you. Pull it inside out and I'm going to pull it off my hand inside out. Okay? So this hand has not touched the outside of the glove. So for the second glove, I'm going to take this hand and I'm going to put a finger underneath the glove, not touching the outside of the glove. And again, I'm going to pull it inside out and pull it inside out and over the other glove. Okay, so now my hands have not touched the outside of the gloves. I don't do anything with this except put it straight into the bin. And now I can wash my hands. After I've washed my hands with soap and water, now my hands are clean and I'm happy to either put on another pair of gloves if you choose to do so, or just go straight to the car and go home. And once I get home, again, I'm going to wash my hands again. So thank you for listening. Stay safe, everyone. Bye.